Okay, so the MX Pro is an upgraded version of the original MX-1, but I can say that I've ridden 6 other types of scooters, and personally this is my third that I've owned. But this overall has been the best at this price range. Now where I live is always raining, especially around this time. We have awesome summers, and I had to make the best of the day. And this 350 watt motor has more oomph than those generic 250 watt motors that other brands use. What's also really nice is that you can collapse the handle, and I'm pretty confident that most people are going to be able to lift this with no problem. It only weighs 28 pounds. This is the long-range battery that can give you up to 25 miles. But the built-in display, when it's bright outside, it's kind of hard to see the battery bar and the speed you're going. For me, honestly, I don't need to look at it as I just move at the speed that I'm comfortable with, but it does seem dim for those who do want to keep track of that. The max speed is 15.5 miles per hour, and the weight capacity is 220 pounds. I weigh just under 180 pounds, and this had no problem getting to 16 miles per hour. The whole deck on the scooter is rubber with little knobs to grip. It is very grippy. You're not going to find yourself slipping off, and it's actually better than that grippy, sandy paper that skateboards have. And I also took it off the pavement just to see if this would push through the grass, and it has that much power. So if it makes it through these worst conditions, I'm going to be even more confident that in dry days, I'm really going to be able to push this and not have to really think about sliding all over the place, because obviously those conditions are not ideal for most two-wheeled transportations. And no, it is not for off-road use. It's more for flat, sidewalks, streets, paved roads, smooth surfaces. That way you get the best control, the best speed, plus it's safer anyway. I did take it through the puddle here to wash off the tires and also to show you that there's enough of a lift where your shoes will not get wet if you ever have to go through a puddle like this. I just advise to avoid going through puddles like I did. The other thing to mention is the kickstand is so upright, it doesn't have a lean. If there's strong wind or it gets slightly bumped, it will tip over very easily. But overall, I like it. It's really quiet, barely hear the motor, and most importantly, easy to ride. Alright, so we can see here the app and the miles per hour. It also gives you the battery bar. Once you get it going, it tells you the miles per hour. And the harder you press, you see it's 15 miles per hour, almost 16. And right back down. Once you keep it at one spot for around, that's 6 seconds. As you can see, it's on cruise control mode. Then you don't have to keep pressing down. You can press it again to disengage it. It's locked in, and then you press the brake, and it also goes right back down. Here you can also see there's a Bluetooth symbol letting us know that our phone is connected. There's the information all right then and there. When you have the headlights on, you also get a light here, really bright, and it will blink the same once you press on the handbrake. It literally says do not ride in rainy day or wet roads, and this is not a brake, so you don't need to press on it. Don't press on it. You got your handbrake. On your phone, you can either go to the App Store and download Macwheel, or scan the QR code that's on the scooter, and it'll take you to the iPhone and Android versions. Macwheel wants to use Bluetooth. We're going to allow it. If you go to Bluetooth, now we're going to scan it. I got to go turn it on right now. You see it says Macwheel MX Pro, and then we can see the information of 77% charged. I have not charged it since I've had it, so it must have been 100%, which I rode around before I even got to the app. So let's check the settings real quick. So we can change the Bluetooth name it whatever you want. We want to go to miles per hour. So the system has information that it can tell you how everything is running, so it's up and optimal. Turn on the headlight. As you can see, this light, so you can do it manually here. I'm going to guess B means beginner, N means novice, and H means high mode, the fast mode, that's level 3. You can lock it so that it can't start, no one can take it. You'd have to pedal it. So this will also have a GPS on the scooter letting us know where it's at all times. So if we ever left it somewhere, we forgot where it was, or someone stole it, you'd be able to see it through here. You obviously have a trip. Let's say I want to go to Best Buy. So you can set yourself your little trip. That way when you go to more, you'll see the distance traveled, you'll get the top speed, and there you go. That's the app there. And now we're going to move on to the unboxing experience. Once you take a look inside, you're going to see some foam pieces holding it together so it doesn't move around. Everything that's really important is covered and protected. I just want to do a quick pass through, show you how I laid it down on the table. Nice disc brakes here, and the deck has a nice textured grip there for a non-slip experience and an easy locking mechanism to collapse the handlebars for transportation. There's also an easy access charging port behind this little rubbery red tab, and the kickstand has a spring to make sure it stays up when not in use. The bottom is also made of metal to protect the batteries. The only assembly you need to do is put on the handlebar, and the needed screws are actually on the handlebar itself. You only need 2. And the Allen wrench tool is included, so you can get started assembling this right out of the box. And they're also flush with the handlebar. And to lock it into place, this latch will clip on. This is a quick, secure way that almost does it effortlessly. Just press and go. And of course, you're going to get the power supply to charge. And to recharge from 0 to 100, it should take around 6 to 7 hours. The front and back tires are 8.5 inch, and they are airless tires, meaning nothing will puncture it. You're not going to get a flat. And there's no need to step on the fender to stop, as you have handbrakes. Most scooters with a single motor are in the front, so you're going to get a front wheel drive. And of course, you're going to get a headlight, your bell next to the handbrake. And on the right side of the handle, you got your throttle with a little rubber grip. And then you're going to see your latch there so that you can lock the handle into place and carry it. Press and hold to power on. 5 bars meaning 100% charge. Double tapping turns on the light. Double tap to turn it off. And I can easily say that the Macwheel is nicely designed. Build quality is high end. And not only can you see it, but you will feel the quality. And there you guys have it. If you want it for yourself, you already know what to do. Find it in the description down below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later.